you guys? This is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. I know you don't have to tell me you're having a marvelous, a fantastic, amazing day. And why do you say that? I say that because you're in preparation, guess what, to your purpose and your destiny. Because you got to go through the ups and downs. You got to go through things that you don't deem that is good, okay? You got to go through those. I have to go through. I'm still going through, and you still going through. We all have to go through things in life that it builds us. It builds our character, and guess what? It helps us in our path what we need to be doing in life. We actually are here for everybody. The question that people sent in today, they wanted me to ask. They asked me, Dr. Sunday, how do you have so much energy all the time? How do you keep going? And I'm going to just answer these just real quickly. The way I keep going is, I say it all the time, believe, trust, and walk it out. It's part of my little mantra that I say, but it's true. I always believe in myself, regardless of what I'm looking at. I don't go by what it looks like, but I believe, of course, in my Heavenly Father. I believe in God. But the thing is, I always believe also that it's bigger than me. What I'm going through and what things I'm going through is to help somebody else. So what I feel, it doesn't even matter. I know that's an ouch for a lot of people because you want to say it's all about me. What about me? What about me? That's what you want to know. But no, it's not. And then the next thing, I trust the process. I trust the process because I don't think anything is a failure that things come in life. If A, B, and C doesn't work, guess what? That's why me and my team, we have a D, E, and F. Because maybe we weren't thinking outside the box enough. So we learn from that, and we make sure the next time that doesn't happen. That's why, you have to have a mentor and you have to have a coach so you can eliminate some of those mistakes that they have come across and they have heard of so you actually can move forward in your destiny. And then the last thing I always say, walk it out. So you got to actually take some kind of action. Yes. You got to take some kind of action. You got to leap out on faith. You got to take a step. Now, I always use this funny scenario. People lay on the couch and they want money to fall from the sky. Well, it's not going to do that. You actually got to have some type of plan, some type of diligence on your part. You got to do something. And so that was my answer. That's how I can stay energetic all the time because I know it's not about me, that I trust the process, and then I take an action of faith. If I don't know the answer, guess what? I'm going to find the answer. And that's what we do. We want to do that to help inspire somebody else. So that was the question for this show. But, here on Good Deeds, what we do is we help you shine your light to the world. And what that is your dreams, your goals, your passion, of course, your destiny in life. The reason that I can smile all the time is because you are in your destiny just like I am going toward it. We'll never make it now. So, we actually have to realize that we do have flaws. We have things that we're working on. But we got to do what I always say, right? We got to don't stop. We got to get it. But the reason we love doing this platform because we have so many amazing people that come through that share their light with us. And that's their dreams, goals, passion, and purpose. And we're going to do it today, right? We actually have the awesome, the fabulous. We have an author. We have a publisher. She's a radio show host. So she going to actually, you know what happens when you get two authors together, two publishers, and two radio hosts together. So we're going to have a good time. The whole thing, what we do in life is we motivate people and we inspire you that you can walk out your purpose. But we don't want to delay because I want to make sure we get all our information in. We want to welcome none other than the office of fabulous, a magnificent, she's an amazing woman, Sharnel Williams. Welcome to Good Deeds. Are you there?
Yes, you hear me?
Yes,
hello?
I hear you loud and clear. We can
hello,
hear you.
Hello, how you doing? Yes.
I'm great. Welcome to Good Deeds. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing great.
Well, we want to just dive in real quick because we have so much information we wanted you to share on your amazing platforms that you have. So tell us a little bit more about yourself and the awesome things that's going on in your life.
Wow. I just want to say hello, everybody. Thank you for calling in and listening. My name is Author Sharnel Williams, born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. I'm a publisher. I'm a wife. I'm a grandma. I know y'all know I'm a grandma. I'm a grandma. I do a lot. And one thing I just want to thank God for is me starting my own publishing company. I started my own publishing company called Shakil Publishing 1 year ago, and I'm happy, and I think it was the right call for me to do because I never thought about starting a publishing company a day in my life. Matter of fact, I never thought about writing a book a day in my life. But things happen for a reason, and I don't know if y'all know the story of my son. He passed away from leukemia 2 days after his 12th birthday back in 2005. And that's when I wrote my first book, with do the Shakil Williams Story. So in that book, I tell my story as a mother losing a child to leukemia. And that was my first book. And I thought it was going to be my last book. But y'all see, God is so amazing because now I think I got like 9 or 10 books now, out. And it's just that God is good. God is good. I would have never, if you would have just looked at me years ago, probably back in 2006, 2007, and I can look back now, I couldn't even imagine myself where I'm at now. So God is good, and I'm keep on writing, and I started my own publishing company, and I have a lot going on. I have a lot going on. So, and I just want to thank out to my supporters, because if it wasn't for my supporters, my clients, Sharnel Williams wouldn't be where she at today. So I just want to just thank everybody for standing in my corner and supporting me.
Yeah, amen. That's very important. So, I tell my team all the time, y'all, you really, really make me look good, okay? Because I just step up, and then y'all already have it taken. But I want to go back. If it's okay, Author Sharnel Williams, can we go back a little bit? Because I meet so many people, and not, we're not, exposing your business or anything. But I think, when we hear people talk about their past and where they are now, we always say things. But one thing that people love to ask me, and if it's okay to ask you, if you were back in the past, what things would you say to your past self or your child self? That's what some people ask me, that actually would have made things somewhat easy. And that's just a 2-part question. And then the second part of the question, would you change anything of your past to because people say, well, I would have changed this. But, I always say I wouldn't have changed anything. It made me who I am now. But answer that, because people never tell what they would, if they would go back right now, what they would tell themselves. And then would you really want to change anything from your past?
Well, it depends on how far we're going back. I'll be 50 years old this year. So it depends if we're going back to my childhood, to when I first became a mother at the age of 18. It depends. But no, I would never change. I'm going to take you back. I would never change my childhood because I think where you come from, I grew up in Newark, New Jersey in the projects. And to me, your past is where you are today. If you don't know your past and know where you came from, how do you want to know where you're going at in the future? You can't know. You got to look back to go forward. I ain't saying go back. I'm saying just to look back at your past. You understand? Because some people, I know a couple of people, they grew up in the projects and they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed that they had to live. But you had to live life. You had to go through the things you went through to get to where you are today. So will I change anything? I know my son was taken from me, and, he's an angel looking down on me now. But it's hard to ask because I would love my son to be here with me. Even though he is in spirit, I would love for him to be with me personally. Like I can touch him, I can feel him, I can tell him I love him. So the only thing I would change is that. But it's a 2-part question because I love my son dearly. He's my heart. But God works in mysterious ways. My son wouldn't have passed. I don't think I'd be here today doing what I'm doing now. You understand what I'm saying?
Totally, yes. Wow, that's powerful. And I'm glad you said that, just like you said it, because I actually could say the same thing when my brother passed about 5 years ago. It literally, and I'm saying this with conviction in my voice, it literally pushed me into my purpose. And so people don't understand when you say that, but I think you can actually, well, we breastbone to breastbone on that. We actually are totally agree with that. But because it's, woo, I got chills just thinking about that. But Sharnel, let me ask you this, because everybody has a story inside. Everybody has something inside. But we kind of, people can be nervous about writing a book, nervous about contacting you to help them with their book. And, and of course, being on of course, when I get the book, I don't want to be on your radio show, Dr. Sunday radio show. I don't want to be on nobody's radio show because I don't want to, talk about my story, or I don't even want to be in the fame. Well, what suggestions you should give to people that they need to just step out, just like you did in forming the organizations you have and the companies, just to step out on that faith?
Yeah, you have to step out on faith, because if you don't, I met a lot of people too, like, they scared. They want to tell their story, especially if it's a true story. But the true story dealing with family, they don't want the family member mad at them. You understand what I'm saying? There's so much going on in a story. It could be a fiction, it could be a non-fiction. But there are people who want to tell their true story, but they don't want this person to get mad, this person to have an attitude. But if it's the truth, why would you be mad over the truth? You understand what I'm saying? You got to write your story no matter what. You have a story in your head, you just keep thinking about it. It's giving you a headache, like a migraine. And you thinking, but you feel it's bad because you don't want to mention your mother's name, you don't want to mention your sister's name, but it's a true story. Now, you can't fake a name. If your mother's name, just say Miss Johnson, you can't write a true story and say Beverly. You understand what I'm saying? You got to write, when you write a true story, you got to write the facts. So you got to write. Don't block everything out, because it's going to be negativity, it's going to be positivity. Surround yourself with some positive people and start writing. It's easy. It's easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got to go for it. I'm saying go for it. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. Go for it. And far as what you said that, when you write a book, you don't want to do no radio show. I was like that, too. I was scared. I'm still scared to talk. I'm scared to talk in front of people, but you have to embrace yourself. If you want to sell your book, what you're doing, you have to talk about it. How you just going to write a book and don't talk about it? You understand what I'm saying? You have to talk about it. And you got to get that courage. You got to write, no matter what. If it's a true story, if it's a story you just made up by walking down the street, if you want to if you want to make a book out of it, do it. Don't let nobody stop you, because you'll see all the negative people come around you when you're trying to do something. When you're trying to climb up that ladder, there's always going to be that person who try to knock you back down that ladder. But you know what? You got to hold on and get the grip on that ladder and finish climbing. So you can't let nobody take your dream away from you. Follow your dream. If you got a dream, follow it. We only live once. You have to follow your dream no matter what nobody say.
That's right. Amen. Ooh, girl, you all over that. Another thing. Well, the audience, they know my story, but I'm actually an anesthesiologist for 16 years. I never could imagine the things that I'm in now with the publishing, the radio, the TV show. I mean, best-selling author. I would have never fathomed that whatsoever, because I was comfortable doing anesthesia. But, as he said earlier, God had other plans, and you just going to submit to that. But I thank God for that, because I feel free. I'm able to impact people. And that's the thing that, especially with your brand, with the publishing company and radio, people don't realize how, by saying one encouraging thing, how that helps that person move forward in life. And do you agree with that? Because media, we don't take it and publishing, putting up something in print. We really sometimes kind of have to get back to the basics on that and realize how significant it is that and powerful that we are impacting other people.
Yes, and the make it so good that you feel good about helping. Like when you helping somebody, like one of my clients was like, Sharnel,
You gave me that kick. And if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have wrote my first book. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it feels good, even though you probably don't know them personally, you ain't grew up with them, but it feels good to have somebody tell you, that you inspired them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you inspired them to work even harder. It's so amazing to see a smile on somebody's face that you inspired. And I love that. I love doing that. I love helping because I started my publishing company because one thing, like, I started an affordable publishing company because when I was publishing my books, I was looking like I paid like $2,500 for one book to get published through a publishing company. And I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I got to pay my car note. I got to pay this. I got to pay that. I got to pay that. And I was like, wow. So then a couple of people been on my show. As y'all know, I got the blog talk radio show called Let's Talk. A couple of people was on my show. They was like, Sharnel, why don't you get your own publishing company and publish your own books? I was like, wow. And I never thought about that. And I was like, wow. Then I was like, you know what? I'm going to lower my prices, too, because I know how I feel to go layaway. I know about layaway. I know about, is I'm going to put my car note first or is I'm going to pay my book first, do my book thing first. And I'm taking people, I'm just thinking like people can't afford to pay $2,500 up front. So I'm going to get them some affordable prices that they can afford to pay and make them happy and make me happy. Long as my clients happy, I'm happy. And when my clients have a problem, and I went through that the other day, I was like, oh, no. And it just bothered me. But she's like, okay, it's cool. Don't worry about it. But the point is, it's like a family. When you sign people to your publishing company, I treat them as a family. I want to know everything. If you got something to say, let me know. Don't hold back because a lot of people still do hold stuff back, and then they regret it. You understand what I'm saying? When you something wrong, when you feel something wrong, you gotta let it out. Don't worry about hurting somebody. Just let it out because as long as it's off your shoulder, you're gonna be happy once you let it out. So far as that, I just love like showing people. Like I'm helping this lady now. She ain't signed to my publishing company, but I'm still helping her. Like with her book and stuff because I feel as though now I can do that. I'm not saying I know everything because we all don't know everything. You understand what I'm saying? We all still learning each day. We learn something new each day. I know I do. So, whatever my knowledge is I can give to somebody, I'm going to give it to somebody and help that person. So I feel as though everybody,
Amen. I'm the same way. I'm the same totally. Because publishing is, we make it easy, ladies and gentlemen, but it's not as easy as you think. It's a lot of, if I have to tell anybody, organization is very important. And when I said don't stop, get it, that's what we really mean. You can't stop in the middle because you have to continue. You pretty much, and women, we can understand this, having babies. You can't tell that baby in the middle of when you 5 centimeters to go back. No, that baby's going to go all the way to 10 centimeters and come on out. So, and that's the same thing because this is your baby. Your book is your baby. And you just don't realize, people don't realize, how it affects people. And, of course, you got to, like you just said, you got to step out there and promote the book because, unfortunately, most people only sell 250 books. And that's not best-selling, 250 books. So you got to get on Sharnel's. You got to get on her radio show. You got to actually do the things other things she tells you to do, to actually promote your book. Because really and truly, I'll be honest, writing the book is the easy part. Promoting it and making it a best-selling book, that's a whole nother level.
Yes, a whole nother level.
But
yes,
that
is.
It can be done, though.
Yeah.
Wow, you're just so powerful. I love it. Let me ask you this. And she's not even she only tipped the iceberg on this, but we're going to bring that back if you don't mind. What type of people that you want on your radio show platform? Is certain people that you prefer?
No, Sharnel don't judge. I'm not like a judging type person. Like, anybody can come on my radio show long as they bring the positive with them. If you have negativity, I don't want you on my show. And I'm still not judging, but I'm not judging. Anybody can come on my show. You understand what I'm saying? You know, everybody need to promote. I was there. I'm on your show now promoting. You understand what I'm saying? We all have to go through things to get our voice heard, even if it's on a radio show, in a magazine, on a TV show. You know, people get on them things to promote their brand. So I don't have a couple of years back, I had an exotic, how do you say it, exotic book writer on my show. I got like so much feedback. Excuse me. Like 5 people were like, why you got her on your show, this blah, 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 blah. But she human too. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she got fantasy. And I'm sure you probably read her books and you went along with it. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't judge people by what they write. You can't, because you never know what that person, I was always taught, don't judge, because you never know what that person went through in life. You understand what I'm saying? You just got to take it step by step. I have anybody on my show. You can come on my show. Anybody can come on. A Crystal Arthur can come on. I don't care. You know, if you promote and you make soap, you can come on my show. Natural soap. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, for real.
No, that's right. I'm with you. I mean, some platforms like that. You know, and to take up for the erotica people, usually, and I haven't read all of them, of course, but usually it's always a change at the end of the book, and that's what all of us need to be, is transformed. We need to be changed, and we need to, you know, to be successful in life and actually be fulfilled. So I commend you. Right. Keep it going. Keep it going. Now, you did tell us also that kind of one of your goals that's kind of in place right now is your books to become movies. Is any one of your particular books you want to be a movie?
Yes. My son book, the book that I wrote, the true story about my son, What the Way Mothers Do. I would love to turn that into a movie. It could be a Lifetime movie. But long as it's a movie. And that's my goal. I've been looking for producers. I've been looking for directors. Like, who's gonna help me out? You know, I need help. Like, I don't know the business. All I know, if I want my book into a movie, that's all I know. I'm going to keep working at it until it happens. I'm not going to give up. You know, I talked to a couple of producers, and I Googled a couple of producers. The high-paid producers and the good producers, they don't get back in touch with you, because I done reached out to a lot of them. But it's just that, you know, I want my book into a movie. I just feel as though, like, in a black community, not being racist, when my son first caught leukemia, so many people at my job, in my neighborhood, they didn't know what leukemia was. They didn't know what leukemia was. I didn't even know what leukemia was until the doctor said it was a blood disorder. I didn't know blood cancer. I didn't know what leukemia. I had to look it up myself. And that's so sad. And I remember one lady at my old job in Newark at the airport, she was like, well, I thought only white people catch leukemia. You understand what I'm saying? I was like, no, my son black. You understand? But it's just that, you know, that's why I want to turn it into a movie, because I want people to learn from it. You know, I don't just want the part about my son passing away from leukemia. I want it in a movie, in a script, that what was leukemia. You understand what I'm saying? I want people to learn about it, especially the black community, because a lot of us don't know what leukemia is. And a lot of us, till this day, still don't know what leukemia is.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Even being in the medical field, I totally agree with that. And then another thing that just came in my spirit is you know, just to give, and I don't, the lack of a better word, I don't mean accolades, but just show just the care of the parents of how they take care of their kids. You know, I'm an anesthesiologist, so I kind of see it firsthand. Kids that's in the cancer ward are so motivational and so inspirational, and they just don't stop in things. They empower you, and you're like, wait a minute, I want to try to empower them, and actually they the one. the kids be telling you to smile, so I kind of have seen it firsthand, and you know, but I agree with you totally.
And that is true. That is so true. Like, when my son was battling cancer, he kept saying, Mommy, smile. He was always concerned about me. And he laying in the house. I'm concerned about him. I can't cry in front of him. I go get in my car, cry, whatever I had to do. But in front of him, I had to have a smile. Like, he ain't had no worries. And we told him, we explained to him. That's why I think, feel as though every parent out there, if you have an intuition, something wrong with your child, and your doctor don't believe you, take them to another doctor. You know, follow your intuition, because that's what I did. As a mother, I knew something was wrong with my child. No doctor couldn't tell me nothing wasn't wrong with my child. I knew something was wrong, even though he wasn't, like, he was sick, but he wasn't sick. He just was losing weight. That's the only thing. He got real skinny so fast. He lost weight so fast. And I was like, and I took him to the doctor. The doctor was like, no, he just had blood work for school and stuff. He okay. I was like, no, something wrong with him. I knew something was wrong with my son. So I'm telling your parents out there, don't take no for an answer. Do not take no for an answer.
Ooh, yeah, I love that. I mean, I can remember talking to parents, just like you said, and they did the regular physical, and then my sister is one, and another lady I remember offhand, they said, no, we're going to get that echocardiogram, and what that is to check the heart out more than the physical, and come to find out, in one lady's situation, if the child would have got hit any kind of way, he would have passed away. And so you got to go with that. You know, I don't have kids, but I actually, as a woman and being a mother, oh, wow, you just have that intuition. You need to just really go with that. And in your business, your personal life, and everything you do. Because I tell people, you know, I'm a minister as well, but I tell people say, how you hear from God? And I say, you know, when people say stuff and you have a peace about it, that's when you need to move. But if you have any confusion, you need to hold up. So, you know,
you're right about that.
But, oh, Lord, Sharnel, one thing I love about you, and this is the first time we've talked on the phone, is you're transparent, that you so down to earth like myself, and you really, as the kids say now, that keep it 100. You really tell what's really going on, because, you know, especially in the South, what stays in the South, you know, that little, what happened in Las Vegas, it's past time for that. People are hurting and people are not getting delivered, so we got to stop that. But, you know, do us a favor, because I know time goes by so quickly here. If you have anything else that we have missed or anything else you want to circle back on, please do that. But tell us how we can get your products and your services and how we can support you on social media as well.
Okay, so first let me go back to this. Well, we didn't even talk about it. I'm having a big women's empowerment luncheon, June 10th, Newark, New Jersey, at the NJIT Institute of Technology. That's a college in Newark, New Jersey. I have 10 speakers. Well, 9, including myself, make 10. This is my first time having a women's empowerment. I want everybody to come out and show their support. It's going to be motivational speakers. It's going to be food, entertainment. You know, we're going to meet and greet, red carpet style. You got to dress you on your Sunday best. Yes, you got to wear your Sunday best. Going to be pictures. It's just going to be a lot of, oh, my God, I've been working around this around the clock. It's going to be so much fun. Let me just throw out a couple of names. Tangi Roseborough going to be there. Teresa Brown ain't going to be there. As I'm saying it right, Donya Zinneman going to be there. Flo Anthony going to be there. Elma Thomas going to be there. You know, it's going to be big. I'm going to be there. Alicia Morris going to be there. Celia Simone going to be there. So it's going to be a big thing. Entertainment, we're going to have a singer. She always sing at my son's playground, because my son has a playground named after him in Newark, New Jersey. And Dina Brown going to be there singing. So it's going to be big. You can just go through my Facebook page, and you can go to the Eventbrite, and you can buy your tickets. Only $55. Y'all come out and support a sister. Come on, Newark people. I know y'all there. So come out and support the people. It's June 10th, 11 to 5 p.m., the Women's Empowerment Luncheon. But you can get my books, my client books. I have my own website for my publishing company. It's called Charche Publishing Company. It's called, excuse me, y'all, if y'all hear my phone ringing in the background, CharchePublishingCompany.com. Y'all can go on here. Y'all can look at my new authors I have. I'm so proud of myself. My new authors, I just released a new book the other day for one of my authors called Champagne. Shout out to all my clients, Elma, everybody, Alicia. Shout out to all of y'all. But just support us. Go to my website, www.authorsharnel.com. Go to my website. Hit me up on Facebook, is Author Sharnel. Excuse me, no, it's not. Facebook is Sharnel W. But on Instagram and Twitter is Author Sharnel, at Author Sharnel. So hit me up. You know, I love talking to people.
I love it. I love it. But first of all, we want to thank you so much for being in your purpose. And then, of course, thank you for being a guest here at Good Deeds. If you need us for anything, don't hesitate to give us a call.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. And I want to say good night to everybody.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We've had another awesome session. You know how we do it here at Good Deeds. You know, if you need us for anything, any advertising, sponsorship, publishing, we do writing to get a best-selling author. We did it in 4 hours. We can teach you that. We actually doing media coaching. If you want your own radio and TV show, we can actually show you how to do that. Our nonprofit organizations help people walk out their purpose. So whatever they need, from eating to going to college, we can help you get resources for that. But you know, the key is always remember, you do have a call and you do have a reason. One, you were born. You have a reason that you're actually here right now. You got to do the 3 things I started the show with. You got to believe, you got to trust, and you got to walk it out. You have to, don't stop. Get it. And our website is Renee, RENEE, Sunday, SUNDAY. I love you, and you can't do nothing about it. This is Good Deeds, and I'm Dr. Renee Sunday. See you next time. Bye-bye.